Wow. Welcome to Comedy Time. I'll be honest with you, I'm doing this as a favor for somebody. But you're going to want to watch this next clip. I can't wait to see what it is.
Hello, my name is Robert Martinez, and I'm originally from Fort Worth, Texas, more specifically the 99-cent store, frozen food section. I went to Stanford University and decided to get into stand-up comedy because I didn't want to have to rely on things like a steady income or benefits. I wanted to be tough in life. So stay tuned. Check me out on Comedy Time. So my name is Robert. I'm originally from Texas. All right, we can carpool. Cool. I came out to California for college, and man, y'all have a lot of diversity out here. Especially compared to Texas, there's like tons of races that I didn't even know existed. Y'all got Samoan people out here. I didn't know what a Samoan person was. I remember I came out here and I was like, damn, y'all have a lot of Filipinos on steroids out here. It's like God said, the Filipinos nice, but let's supersize it, see what happens. Let's get crazy with it. See, I can't believe that in this day and age, there are still negative racial stereotypes. Like the other day, I was at the store. I was buying some rims for my lime green lowrider. And I'm talking on my cell phone to my baby's mama, right? And she's like, oh, I got all this weed left over. So I was like, cool, give it to me. Well, there was this other white guy in the parking lot who overheard me, thought I was talking to him, so he's holding his wallet out thinking I'm robbing him. And I see this and I'm like, dude, are you kidding me? You think I'm taking your wallet? I'm taking your car too. And then he started crying and I felt bad because I had slapped him. I got a little too into character. And I was like, dude, relax. I'm not robbing you. You shouldn't have these negative racial stereotypes. And he was like, you're right. And we hugged and we sang, we are the world. All right, that didn't happen. That was an after school special I saw. But really, I did take his wallet to teach him a lesson. And, you know, I needed help paying for the rims. I wanted the spinners, you know. But I didn't take his car because it was a Kia. I don't fit too well into Kias. I'm mixed with Mexican and white. And we got mixed people. We can start a club. We get crazy. That's the cool thing now, I think, is to be mixed. Everyone wants to be mixed. I was talking to a girl and I was like, yeah, I'm mixed. She's like, really? I'm mixed too. I'm like, what are you mixed with? She says, Irish and Scottish. I'm like, no, you're white. Let me explain. You could be English and Polish, you're white. You could be French and Italian, you're white. You could be Jewish and German. Or if you're Jewish and German, you're a freaking miracle. Congratulations. But you can't mix vanilla and vanilla bean and get Rocky Road. It don't work like that. See, I hate how society is becoming so politically correct. They're telling us, oh, you can't mark in red ink because it'll hurt the students' feelings. Oh, you can't say this because it's a racial slur. It'll make them mad and upset. See, I'm mixed. Racial slurs don't bother me. You know, if someone says cracker or wetback, I don't get upset. You got to get real creative to get me mad. You got to call me like a crackback. You got to go the extra mile. You know, you call me a wet cracker, it's on. So I came out to California to go to college. I graduated a year ago. I'm now officially unemployed. Thank you. I'm trying to get a cool job. You know how's the best job? The Verizon guy. The guy that goes around saying, can you hear me now? Good. That's the best gig ever. I want to be his sidekick. I'll be his ghetto sidekick. I'll go places he won't go. I'll go to Oakland, Compton, East LA. You'll see me, I'll be like, can you hear me now? Good, call an ambulance. I just got shot. I went to Stanford University, and there weren't a lot of Latinos at Stanford, you know. And I guess, you know, sometimes that's good because you get financial aid, and other times it's bad. Like, people would always assume I worked in the cafeteria. I remember one day the student, she came up to me and she was like, "Excuse me, I spilled my drink. Can you mop it up for me?" And I was like, "Hold on, Hitler, hold on. Why do you assume I work in the cafeteria? Is it because I'm Mexican?" She's like, "No, it's because you have a cafeteria uniform on." Because I worked there at the time. It's like, I better be why. So since there weren't a lot of Latinos at my school, I wanted to go do the exchange program. That's where you go to another university and you study. So I was like, yeah, I want to go to a Mexican university. You know, I want to learn about my culture, be around my people. So I went to DeVry. Majored in hydraulics, minored in rims. Went to grad school at Pep Boys. It was cool. It was cool. I ain't gonna lie, I gained some weight in college. I used to be a slim 240, 244. You know, real anorexic. And I would try to eat healthy, but it's hard to eat healthy when you're cheap and poor. Like, I won't buy anything that costs over $3 with my Bonds Club card discount. And they never put the healthy stuff on sale. You're lucky as long as you get a name brand. You know how embarrassing it is to have a girl of your place? You offer her a drink, you're like, "Would you like some Dr. Skipper?" Some Mountain Breeze. So I live in LA now, and I don't know if it's just the media, but there seems to be gangs everywhere. Like, there's gangs on the internet now. I was on Instant Messenger minding my own business. All of a sudden, I got hit up randomly by this gang member. He was like, "What's up, fool? Claim your set. You know, claim what gang you're in." Now, I'm not in a gang. I didn't realize they had cyber gangs. So I did the only thing I could do. He said, "Claim your set." I said, "AOL, fool." What? So I'm in a cyber gang now, AOL for life. It's tough being in a cyber gang. We got our rivals, those punks from MSN. Sometimes we got a battle. We're like, "What? Oh, you gonna disrespect me, talk to me in all caps, huh? Well, take this, caps and bold. Yeah, boy. I'm crazy like that." They call me Loco Clicker in the chat room. Type like, "Click, click, click, click." Angry face, angry face, angry face. It's a tough life, man. Lost my homeboy to carpal tunnel. Sad face, sad face. Thank y'all very much.